We are officially live.
Woo!
2025. Yes. 2025. This is the first year of the show of Who Knows Best, the podcast. I have a very special guest here with me today. My co-host GJ was not able to be here today. He was under the weather, but
Oh,
we said we're gonna continue. We're gonna do what we do, and this is my special guest all the way in Tokyo. You in Tokyo, right?
Tokyo. Yeah. Most people are like, what is going on? Yeah, I live in Tokyo, Japan right now for my husband's job. We got stationed here and it's dope. But with podcasting, media, and football, everything's in the morning. I kind of like it. It's nice. Like right now, the first slot of NFL games is tough because right now it's 3 a.m. But I don't know. I kind of like waking up to football.
That I- that's actually nice to just
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
to bed and see. But now with that though, it's kind of nerve wracking for fantasy football, right? Like you
Oh,
gotta you
I'm
gotta.
in. Uh, I'm in multiple leagues. Oh, game time decisions. I've had to set my alarm because I'm like, oh my god, because like sometimes you're like, all right, I'll decide right before the game.
Yeah,
Oh man, or it's really screwed me some weeks, or if I've slept through it. So it's very tough for fantasy.
yeah. I've done that a few times this season. With the away games and stuff with the new out of country games and things
Yep.
where I didn't know it started at 10. Or sometimes I wake up early on the weekend and I fall asleep and I don't wake up till like 12:59 and they won't let you change your lineup. That's literally happened to me most
That's
times.
terrible.
Most times. How did
Yeah.
you do in fantasy though this year?
Oh yeah, I'm addicted. I hate it. Every year I say I'm not gonna do it, and then it just brings me back to it. I want to make a video at the beginning when you draft, and then when you get to your like playoffs, because I'm just exhausted. The amount of injuries between in the last month, it's insane. I want to see people screenshot their fantasy teams, and I want to see who they won with because the IR list was insane.
I just want to say I had uh I had Saquon injury in multiple leagues and I did not win.
See, that's insane. That how is that possible?
Ah,
I know, but that's why I hate it. That's why I hate it so much. And then the person who auto drafts or doesn't even like set their lineup into winning, and you're like, what is going on?
actually, thank God I wasn't in any leagues that anybody auto drafted. I've been in some pretty solid leagues. For the most part, a lot of my leagues are like the pot is like 1800 and things of that nature. So people
Nice,
are not auto drafting at all.
good.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. I'm up. I'm in one league that the championship is this week, which I hate. I hate the 2018 championship, but I'm in it. So
I,
let's see how this goes.
I league was like that. My league was like that until the Damar Hamlin situation. And so
Okay.
I said, yeah,
I think all of them should end by week like 16 because 17 and 18 get so dicey with people resting or whatever. I was trying to pull mine up to tell you who I'm going to win with this week, hopefully. And then if you do have the stars, well, there's something still playing, and I know we're going to get into it on your show today. But like I have Josh Allen in this championship league, and he's not going to play.
he's not gonna play.
So but I have Justin Herbert, but
Okay,
he'll play because they're playing for something. But so who's helped me is Adam Thielen came in hot because I lost CeeDee Lamb.
uh,
I don't know. It's just been really random. Like really, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm more nervous about my own team, the Minnesota Vikings, playing the Detroit Lions. But it's gonna be a stressful week for me.
yeah,
Not for you.
yeah. We hit it. We hit it already. I mean, I would have wanted Saquon to break the record. I felt
Me
like
too.
I feel like the way he was running last week, they should have just let him break it last week. I feel like he could have did it last week. I feel like he did it last.
Yeah, I really, really am so, you and I haven't podcast together. You and I have both known each other for a while now, through stand-up comedy, and we've had a connection because you're an evil Philadelphia Eagles fan that likes to, typical Eagles fan, likes to go online and troll people. So we've built a friendship. We built a comedy friendship over banter and trolling.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we play a lot. We play a lot. We play a lot.
Well, listen, I've let go of the, what was it, 38-7 NFC Championship in 2017. I really have let it go. The hardest part for me, I'm used to heartbreak as a Minnesota fan. Like, I'm always ready to hurt. It was just because it was in our own stadium. Like, if it wasn't in our own stadium, I would have been like, all right, cool. This is a usual year for me. Okay, I'm still talking about it, so I obviously haven't let it go. But anyways,
You're the person I always, whenever we play the Vikings, you're the first person I always.
I know. I'm the first person that everyone thinks of when it comes to the Vikings. Like, it's so funny. When the games are happening, I'll get the texts like from the most random people or if they win or they lose, you think someone died with my phone. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm like, okay, I was watching the game too. Thank you. So I have to turn off my phone now. So, but I like that people think of me when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings. Well, this year.
Call my phone. Like, the game Jalen Hurts went out, like, and we lost the game. Everybody was going, ha ha. The Eagles look like, relax. It wasn't that big of a loss. Like relax. Everyone calls me whenever the Eagles lose. Vikings. Like, this was a shocking year. Like, did you expect this from them?
Let me just say this. I expected media, mainstream fan. There's so many different ways we can go in this direction. But the thing I was most surprised with is I didn't think the Vikings would be 14-2. I honestly, I just didn't think we would be as bad as people were projecting. People were projecting us to have like 5 wins. Now, there are a couple factors. You didn't know Sam Darnold was going to be Sam Darnold because he's been on 2 trash teams. I say he had an internship in San Francisco, and then he came to Minnesota. But with Kevin O'Connell, the last couple of years, even with Kirk Cousins, and I know how everyone, and especially in the NFC East, I know how y'all feel about Kirk Cousins, hit his ceiling, can't win big games, trash, they overpay him. Like, you can give me the narrative. He played well under Kevin O'Connell, and he won. He has a winning record with Kevin O'Connell. But I just believe I've never seen coaching like this before with the Minnesota Vikings. So I wasn't I thought it'd be a rebuild, but I didn't think it was going to be as bad as people thought it was going to be. Of course, with the Lions, our division is tough right now. The Green Bay Packers are good. And then there was the unknown of Mr. Star, number 1 all draft pick, Caleb Williams. So I was like, wow, this is going to be a really tough year in a division that's building and is very tough now. But I did not expect a 14-2. And I'm very happy for Sam Darnold. Like, I'm very happy. And this is one of the most complete. Everyone's comparing it to 2017. I don't want to compare it to that. I think this is one of the most complete teams I've seen in a very long time. Like, it's crazy on both sides of the ball, which I haven't had that in a very long time because the years we've gone, except for 2009 and 1998, where we've gone far in the playoffs and then lost. We've had football teams. So it's just a lot of fun right now to be a Viking fan. A very fun coaching staff, very fun roster. It's just fun. I'm trying to enjoy it, but it's hard not to. I'm just dead inside. So
I understand.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Through their waves too.
You did. Well, and also
Mark Sanchez as the QB at one point.
Okay, we don't have to start playing off banter of who had worse quarterbacks, okay? Because I had Christian Ponder. Those were some rough years. But we stay loyal. Hey, and by the way, I wanted to let you know, I met Donovan McNabb at the Super Bowl last year. I was fortunate enough to work it. And he was my favorite person I met, by the way. I just want to let you know, all you Eagle fans out there, he was the best. And he was my favorite. And I was like, you're awesome. And I just wanted to let you know that. I got to send you the picture. He was hilarious.
I love Don McNabb.
Sorry, that's really random, but I just had to tell you that. I've never told you that, and I forgot to.
I love Donovan McNabb. He's the reason why I started watching football. So yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Looks like.
But I want to ask you this question. You say the Vikings. Like, were you surprised about the Vikings?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Did you think we were frauds? Do you still think we're frauds?
I don't. So here's the thing, right? I don't think. I think Sam Darnold is a fraud.
You still think that?
I still think Sam Darnold is a fraud. I think you guys have. I think you guys have a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
have Brian Flores.
You guys have the best wide receiver in the NFL.
We do. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Yeah, you have the best wide receiver, best all around wide receiver, because he's not as dominant as an AJ Brown, but he's the best overall wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah. I agree.
Route running, he can get open, he could do it all. So I definitely think, but I do think Sam Darnold's a fraud. I do think if you guys don't keep him and he goes to another team next year, he'll go back to being Sam Darnold.
With that being said, I want to re-sign him. Everyone, football fan lives in the past or present. Like, no one's focusing on the game this week. On Twitter and X and the media, they're like, "Oh, what are we gonna do with JJ McCarthy?" I'm like, can we focus on the playoffs? Let's see what Sammy Boy can do in the playoffs. But I wouldn't take a risk on JJ McCarthy. This is working, and I would keep Sam Darnold because I do think it comes down to Kevin O'Connell coaching. I think you give Kevin O'Connell a quarterback. I'm not going to say they're great or win a Super Bowl, but they're going to be good under him.
So you're pro signing
100%
signing Sam Darnold. So you want Sam Darnold to stay?
Yes. Okay. No one signs Daniel Jones if they were going to believe in JJ McCarthy next year, just to let you know. No one signs Daniel Jones. Okay. There's a lot of what ifs. And if Sam Darnold can win if Sam Darnold wins a damn playoff game, you sign him now. One, JJ McCarthy, I don't know why, because you picked him overall. You have to start him or you have to keep him as or maybe the promise of your franchise. I don't agree with that. I don't at all. He had a really bad injury. I liked him at Michigan, but it was a run-heavy offense. And maybe Kevin O'Connell can make magic with him. There's just too many unknowns when you have a winning product right now. You can't just win 14 games in the NFL. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. I also
franchise tag him you don't have to sign this 4-year, $260 million, whatever we're paying quarterbacks now, ridiculous. Franchise tag him, just keep him one more year at least.
That's true. I also really believe in grooming a QB. Like I think a lot of these rookies are thrown into the starting position way too fast.
I hate it.
And it like if you just look at other QBs that actually get groomed, it just looks so much better. Like Jordan Love, like Aaron Rodgers, like they got to sit back and just watch. Like Green Bay has actually just had groomed QBs like over and over again.
They're the masters of it. They're the masters.
Step in and just do what they got to do. And I really think, and it sucks because like most of these top 5 picks they have to play. But then it's also like you're a top 5 pick for a reason. Like your team sucks. This is why even this week they were talking about that. I forgot who it was, but they were saying that they think the NFL should have like the way the NBA is, so that like teams aren't just tanking, like where it's a lottery. Like you need that for that overall pick.
100%. I would love that. By the way,
that would work.
But the New York Giants are even so bad at even tanking. That's how bad they are this season. Like, you have one job. Now you turn it up. Now you're gonna turn it up.
So here's the thing, right? I literally said that I didn't think we're going to take a QB anyway. Okay, hold on. My co-host is
Man, I'll jump in whenever I feel like jumping in. What's up?
what's up?
Let's go, Matt. Let's go, Matt. I was
good?
waiting for you, dude.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Oh, yeah. All right. Better late than ever. I like it. Coming in hot. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, I was waiting for you. Yeah.
I love it.
Yes,
I
let's
love
do
it.
We're just
What's up,
talking about-
AG?
Yes.
What's up, boy?
I was wondering what's going on. Okay, is he?
Hey.
Are you a evil fan as well?
Listen, I'm not allowed to say I'm an Eagles fan. I'm not allowed to say it. I can't say it because if I say I'm an Eagles fan, Aaron's gonna give me shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm a fan of football and I like football. That's it.
Okay, first of all, he gives everyone shit no matter what. 'Cause he's a
Yeah.
All right, but
He has to stick by the brand, the Philly brand.
Yo, y'all hear me okay? I'm not too low, I'm not too high.
you can lower it a little bit.
Lower it? I got you. All right, go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna jump in whenever y'all want me to.
Yeah, I'm so excited you're here.
You've been a Viking fan your whole life.
What?
You've been a Viking fan your whole life.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
I thought you talking about me. I was like,
you
what?
should have seen his face. Bro, I've been since I was born. Like it's bad. It's really bad. My husband proposed to me with a Vikings ring, dude.
That's badass.
No.
That's badass.
You want to know? Because he's a troll like you. He was like, because they're not going to give you a ring. I'll give you one.
Oh, hey now. Hold on, let me add. Hey, you don't have it. I'm gonna add Twitch on here. I'm gonna add my Facebook on here. You didn't add these motherfuckers, bruh. I got it. Don't worry about it. I can't hear you, AG. Turn your mic up. You're not heard.
No? Okay.
Now you're good. Let's
We're
go.
also both loud.
Yeah, I had to put the mic low because I know I'm always loud. But yeah, that was my problem with him. When I met him, he wasn't an Eagles fan. So he just wanted to jump on the Eagles bandwagon.
I can tell he's a bandwagon fan. Look at that Mets background.
Wow! Yo, AG, you gonna let it do me like that? Yo, that's crazy. Yo!
The Mets is the only team he's gonna fan.
That's crazy.
Like even now, he'll say
I'm just kidding.
No, I know.
For root for the Chargers.
You got a Juan Soto jersey?
Hey, I'm about to have one. I'm about to. You better believe it.
We don't do that type of shit. But back to your Vikings though. And like I said, I like the fact that grooming a QB. So I would say like what you said, franchise tag Sam Darnold and just groom JJ like for another season and see what happens. But I honestly don't think Sam Darnold will perform the way he's performing now.
Are you saying that based on his past on being on the trash Jets, the trash Panthers, and then maybe Kyle Shanahan turned around? Look at Baker Mayfield. Look at Sam Darnold. I mean, Jared Goff. Look at all these guys that are like freaking going off.
Hey, she knows her shit, buddy.
So all right, but if Sam Darnold doesn't win a playoff game, and you brought up Baker, which that's what it's looking like is going to be the first round matchup.
Come on, who doesn't love that out of that draft class? Come on, you can't write this script.
Hey, I love Baker. I'm a Baker fanatic.
I love Baker too. I love him.
If I met Baker in a bar, me and him would spend most of our time in a bathroom. No homo.
No,
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Also, I love Baker too. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. Hey, me too.
Because they're gonna play off the first round. That's what it's looking like.
No, you're stuck in the you're like typical NFL fan, right? You guys live in the past or the future. You're not living in the present. Right now, Sam Darnold is a top quarterback in the NFL. So you're just gonna throw it away? This ain't the Case Keenum little 2017 that you like to keep reminding me of.
But it's not. But
you gonna let her rip you apart like that? Hey, I'm here for it. Rip him. Keep going.
What does the regular season matter if you can't win a playoff game?
We've never seen Sam Darnold in the playoffs because he's played for the goddamn Jets and the Panthers.
You said you're a Baker Mayfield fan.
I love Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield won a
That's
playoff game for the
like
Browns.
what it's looking like is going to be the first round.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got too hot about. I'm saying.
I see you, Vic. What's up, Vic? Holla at your guala.
What I'm saying is
Okay.
the first round is looking like you guys versus Tampa Bay.
Oh yes. I'm excited. And, I'm not looking forward to any of the matchups. Just let you know. You know, people have been shitting on the NFC, and I don't think we're as bad as people think. All right.
No, I think the NFC is stronger than the AFC this year.
The NFC, definitely. I would definitely say that the NFC is a lot stronger than the AFC this year. I believe that the winner will be coming. I mean, unfortunately, they got that boy Patrick Mahomes in the AFC. But I sincerely believe if Patrick Mahomes isn't the winner, then the NFC will be winning the Super Bowl, regardless of what the team is. And I'm not going to say it's the Eagles, because if I say the Eagles, I'm going to get some dick riding. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to lay back.
You're not, because the Eagles is going to the Super Bowl.
All right.
They might be going to the Super Bowl.
How about the Rams?
Yeah. This is going to be tough. Like, you got to love the storylines. Sean McVay and the Rams. Baker. It's going to be the quarterbacks that got their second shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Eagles. People haven't been disrespecting you guys. You haven't been their favorite story. Right now, people rather see Lions because you guys have won. There's a bunch of teams that have never won that's going to be in the playoffs.
Oh well, people never care.
Oh well,
getting added to the Super Bowl all the time. People don't care about that. Why we
Hey.
can't get the Super Bowl?
Hey,
You're
so
not
I'm
worried
jumping
about
in.
any teams?
I'm jumping in right now. So let me ask y'all a question. What have you folks discussed so far throughout the show? Since I'm just jumping in, because I'm about to ask y'all a question. Who do y'all think, from both of y'all perspectives, who do you two think is the team to beat in the NFL? Right now.
Either side?
Ladies first. Either side.
Either
You
side?
could pick two. AFC and NFC. Pick one or the other. We'll start. Yeah, go ahead.
The Eagles and the Bills. Those are the two teams I want out of the playoffs.
That's good. Give me reasons why. No. Those are the teams.
Like I just was just what I was backing up when I was saying about the Eagles. The Eagles are tough. Like you guys have with the addition of Saquon Barkley, you guys are complete again. I'm not the biggest fan of Nick Sirianni. Him and Dan Campbell for the Lions. I think that he's going to lose you a game in the playoffs. I would pick a boy genius. Sean McVay, Kevin O'Connell is going to outcoach them because they're too emotional or get too wrapped up in their ego. And they have the more complete teams. Like the Eagles and Lions are dominant, like insane, except the Lions have more injuries. But I don't want to see the Eagles because you guys are scary. Jalen's on. You're just talking about your receiver core.
Yep.
And Saquon Barkley is having an MVP-like year. And unfortunately, he's not going to win MVP because only quarterbacks win MVP. Unless you're Adrian Peterson. But he should win, but they're not going to like that. But the Eagles aren't talked about enough, but I'm okay with that. The Bills, I don't want to see them either because their window's closing. I was saying about this to the 49ers too. Their window's closing. They've had a couple years. Their coach gets in the way of their success as well. Their coach is the guy you should marry, because he's so nice and he's so likable and he's good for the culture. But he can't win he can't win a Super Bowl.
Who's that? Doug McDermott?
Yeah, Josh Allen though. Josh Allen, this is your time. You got rid of Diva Diggs. You got a good team. They're in their little window to win the Super Bowl right now. So I think they're on a mission. So I don't want to see them either.
That's an interesting take right there. How about you, AG? Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Everyone was like, "Oh, I want to see a Vikings-Bills Super Bowl." I don't, because we both have been suffering fan bases, and if the Bills would go, and I would root for them. I know. I just want them to win too.
That's how anyway. You know. It's funny you say that, because if that is the case, I don't know who I would root for. I would be happy to see both teams win. To be honest with you, I would love to see the Bills win. I would love to see the Vikings win, because even when Kirk Cousins was there and they had Stephon Diggs and they made that miraculous run against the Saints that year, I was like, oh man, I was so hyped for the Vikings when that was going on. But Bills, Josh Allen, there's not a better story in the NFL than Josh Allen. I think he's a stud. He's just a stud. He walks into the football field and he demands greatness from his team, and he just shows us week in and week out how great he really is, especially in fantasy football. Aaron knows what I'm talking about when I say that too.
Uh-oh.
AG, go ahead. Obviously, you're an Eagles dick sucker.
I went 3 years in a row picking Josh Allen. I just want you to realize that. But I did say at the start of the year that if Josh Allen makes the playoffs with the receiving core he has, he will be. I said that as well.
Lift up your mic.
Yeah, you got to turn your mic up, Papa.
Turn it up.
Yeah,
bro. I can't.
I promise you're not too loud.
Okay. But yeah, I said in the beginning of the year. I said in the beginning of the year that with the receiving core that Josh Allen has right now, if he makes it to the playoffs, that he's gonna be MVP. And
oh shit,
that's what it's looking
Did
like.
we lose?
But as far as like the team, I feel like there's no team better than the Eagles. I do feel like that. I feel like.
Oh, come on.
What? I'm supposed to say another team just cause? No, I feel
no. Like, what team do you? I thought that what team we don't want to see in the playoffs.
Oh, what team I don't want to see? What's I don't
take that Met shit off.
Hey, stop hating. Hey, you a Yankees fan or something? Oh, that was Chris. Fuck out of here. I don't even know who you are to be talking like that. Get out of here.
Okay, so you don't want to see the Eagles. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying no. So the original question was who's the strongest team, and I
thought it was so you don't want to see. Okay, sorry.
I do feel like the Eagles are the strongest team. Now, if it's just who I don't want to see, I don't want to see Patty Mahomes. I feel like if the Eagles play anybody else,
Vic, I'm gonna come up and talk. Trust me. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, AG.
We'll win the Super Bowl. I just don't like how the refs give the Chiefs favorable balls.
You're just saying the Chiefs. You're not looking at like the Ravens or the Lions or any team.
Lamar Jackson? I'm never scared of Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. Never.
You live in.
I mean, he's been known. What do I call you? What do I call you?
A-Marie. Yeah.
A-Marie. So check me out, A-Marie. Hey, AG, hold on. A-Marie, check me out. He's been a Lamar Jackson. AG is my uncle, sadly. Hey, I'm glad you know to say sadly. But hey, he's been talking crazy about Lamar Jackson all year. So listen, if it's about the Ravens, he's gonna be biased. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Okay.
But let's look at this. Let's look at it. I'm gonna let you guys talk, but I'm gonna share this screen so I can show you what the standings are looking like right now when it comes to.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I want to show y'all what it's looking like so y'all know what y'all talking about. So here we go. We got the NFC, right?
Right.
And I'm just on ESPN right now. I'm just sharing my screen. But let's look at the AFC. We all know about the NFC. Let's look at the AFC. We got the Bills up there. The Dolphins still have a chance. Who knows what's going to happen over there?
Denver has to lose.
Denver has to lose. Is that how it works?
And they have to win. Miami.
And they have to win.
And Tua's not playing this week.
What do you say, AG?
Tua's not playing this week.
Who's that? Tua?
Tua. He was ruled out.
He ran into somebody again?
Also, I mean, what's new?
Yeah, right? So we got the Baltimore Ravens. We got the Steelers. Both clinch, obviously. We got the Texans atop the South. I mean, I thought the Colts might have a chance. Obviously, they started falling apart. And then we got the Chiefs, and then we got the Chargers. So that rounds up the AFC. So now knowing what the AFC playoff teams are going to be, what do you think about the AFC teams? A-Marie, go.
Now listen, the Chargers though haven't the Chargers the Broncos, Chargers, and Dolphins are all playing for something tomorrow, Monday. Sorry, I'm in Tokyo. I'm a day ahead of you guys.
Right. He told me.
But yeah, so I'm curious to see what happens in the AFC more. The NFC's locked pretty much, right? I mean, we got some NFC South to Tampa's got to win. Let's go, Baker!
I'll show you. Yeah, Baker, right?
Even though I probably want to see Michael Penix Jr. over him, but you know.
I don't think you. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would want to play Baker in the first.
No, I don't want to. I'm just rooting for him as well. I'm not just gonna answer the Eagles every question because I'm an Eagles fan. AG.
Right. So if we're exactly, hey, listen, I like her a lot.
I'm being realistic.
Hey, somebody needs to put AG in his place because he wouldn't talk back to a woman. It's just me. He just want to talk back to me. That's what it is.
Let's talk back to everything. What are you talking about?
All right, calm down. Yo, but yeah, so hey, Aaron, those Commanders made the playoffs, doggy.
Jaden Daniels, baby. Dan Quinn doing work.
They lucky they don't play us in the first round. They're lucky.
Oh no, you're lucky because
No,
they have your number once a year.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Ooh.
We was beating them 14-0 before Hurts got hurt. We was gonna blow them out that game. We was gonna blow them out.
Okay, divisional finest. You better watch out. Jalen Hurts better watch out because Jaden Daniels is in town, baby.
By the way, what happened with Jalen Hurts anyway? Is he back? Is he okay? Or are they just resting him? What's going on?
He took a dirty hit, and got a concussion. But now I feel like they're just resting him. I don't feel like he's still hurt. I don't feel like he's still hurt.
So if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you guys have touched on this yet or not. But isn't like Saquon Barkley 112 yards away from the record?
The Eric Dickerson record?
Yeah, but Sirianni has already said he's resting.
How do you feel about that as an Eagles fan? How do you feel about that?
So I wanted Saquon to break the record, but then I really did remember AJ Brown got hurt.
You said what?
AJ Brown got hurt in Week 18 last year in the final game of the season against the Giants. AJ Brown did get hurt. So I respect.
He is not Saquon Barkley, respectfully, but go ahead.
But I respect the resting. But I felt like in general we should have played at least one half with the starters because I don't want to go into
this week coming up.
This week because I don't want to go into the playoffs rusty. Like I don't like the bye. I like just playing all the way through.
Yeah, you're full of shit. You're full
of shit.
I'm
serious. If there's no injuries, I don't feel like there's a reason for a bye.
I call bullshit.
Because you're number 2 seed? Because you get home field advantage? Is that why you like it for this game?
Yeah, I mean we already
lost. Play 3 games on the road if you're a certain seed.
Exactly.
Also, okay, Mr. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. Who would you be more scared to face? And I already know the answer. The Lions or the Vikings?
It better be the Vikings, bro. Be smart.
No, I don't care.
I'm just fucking with him. He doesn't like Detroit though. But here's my point, and I'm gonna let you think about that for a second, Aaron. Think about the question. Think about the question. Think about the question that she's asking you. But I'm gonna say I call bullshit on what you just said about not wanting to get a first week bye and wanting to play all the way through. All fucking year on this show, you've been talking about this fucking bye. Oh, we gotta get the first seed. We gotta beat Detroit.
First seed now. Oh, because you know who's going the first seed? Either the Lions or the Vikings. How about them apples?
I wanted the first seed not because of the bye. I wanted the first seed because of the home field advantage.
100%.
Okay. So that was the answer to your question, I guess, Marie.
And as far as the Vikings or the Lions, it's hard because I feel like the Vikings defense will play better against Jalen Hurts, but I do feel like we would be able to shake up Sam Darnold a little more than we would be able to shake up the Lions offense. So it's a little hard for me to say which team, but I would say I wouldn't want to play the Lions a little more just because Jared Goff has a playoff experience.
Okay.
That
is yeah, I respect that. Yes, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Okay.
If I may, I want to jump in and say something. Now you said you think you have a better chance against Sam Darnold than you do against. You think the defense has a better chance against Sam Darnold than it would against Jared Goff? Is that the way you were answering that question?
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the Vikings defense though, or the Detroit defense?
But that's what I said. I said the Vikings defense I feel will play better against Jalen Hurts versus the Lions defense that is beat up.
Right, exactly. And what's more important? Now, this is something we touched on earlier in the season, if you remember. Now, what do you see as more important, the defense or the offense? Because earlier in the year, you were talking offense. And I was saying defense.
The Eagles' defense is scary.
They're good. The Eagles' defense is good, but the Vikings' defense is the best in the league.
We are. Thank you. Thank you. And the best celebrations.
Respectfully.
Detroit also, we have to, I hate, because this is going to play into Sunday. If the Vikings win, they'll just because the Lions were hurt. The Lions have the most injuries in the NFL right now. Their secondary is dismantled. Like, it's insane. So I'd rather see the Lions, too, if I were you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they get everyone back, but their defense is insane. Like it's rookies.
I think the only player they might get back, and it's only if they make it to the Super Bowl, is Aiden Hutchinson. They said he actually might.
I'd be happy for him.
That's an absurd turnaround, but they said he might be back.
Who else is hurt? Do you know who's hurt? Can you have a list? I can pull it up if you want me to.
Yeah, there's
it's literally their whole team. Like it's
their defense.
Crazy.
It's bad.
It's their whole defense. It's basically.
Yeah. But the thing about it, we could talk all that. We could talk about their defense and how they're hurt. The Lions aren't known for their defense. They're known for their offense. Their high-octane offense. Yeah.
But also losing David Montgomery was like,
But Jahmyr Gibbs stepped in.
Oh no! They have a good game plan with Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm just saying the injuries they have suffered have been.
Wait, Montgomery got hurt?
Yeah,
he got hurt earlier. Oh, he's out now?
Out?
Yeah.
Like for the playoffs?
Hold on. Yeah.
If David Montgomery is out for the rest of the playoffs, I'm not scared of the Lions at all. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Nah, don't sleep on Gibbs now.
Nah. The Eagles can handle one running back. Two running backs is a lot.
Yeah. You're right.
You got the big boys up front.
Hold on. That's crazy.
He's ruled out for week 18. Okay, so he might be back by the divisional round if it's better. It's his
What is
knees
it?
It's his knee.
His knee.
Oh,
right.
He's done. That's been his injuries every year.
Nah, listen.
Dude,
Hey, Marie. Here's another thing I want you to know about Aaron. He wishes bad upon people's health. He wants people to get hurt all the time. So just keep this in mind.
They say that, but I just go off with.
They say that, not just me. The chat, everybody knows.
People say that, but I just look at it as like
I like
when
this
I'm
show.
drafting in fantasy, I'm not gonna draft the injury-prone player. I'm not gonna draft the injury-prone player. There's players that get injured every year. David Montgomery is one of them. Show me a healthy season from David Montgomery.
Okay, well, my whole point is he's a red zone threat for the Lions and a huge part of their dual running back for the top 5 high-powered offense for the Detroit Lions. I don't give a shit about your fantasy team.
Now I'm not scared of the Lions at all without David Montgomery. Not at all.
Eagle fans should be scared of everybody. I swear to God.
I would be.
No.
I mean, can I,
Aaron? But you know what's crazy?
Or Jordan Love.
You know what's but the Commanders. This is what's so crazy about the playoffs. You got 2 NFC East teams. You got 3 NFC North teams. 3. That's gonna be hard. That's why I'm more nervous too. It's hard. Those divisional matchups and in the playoffs is insane.
Divisional matches are hard.
Yeah, so you should be scared of the Commanders.
Vic said she's a great addition to the show. I like the vibes here. That's what's up, Vic. We love it. We love her too.
I love you
That's
too,
what's up.
Vic.
That's what's up.
What's up, Vic?
Vic, like Michael with
The
no dogs.
divisional matches are always hard. It's hard to sweep a divisional team. It's hard to face the divisional team. Sometimes you just have your worst game against your divisional matchup because they just know you. They play you more than once a year. And now, in like the way the schedule is, a lot of these teams play 2 or 3 times sometimes even before the playoffs. So it's going into the playoffs. Like I said, if we ended up playing the Washington, it'll be the 3rd game. So like it is tricky. I mean, I'm not scared of Washington. I don't. But yeah,
but you would never, like, let's be real. You'll never come out and say I'm scared of a team. You just won't say that. Like, you'll never do that.
But I respect Eagle fans for how douchey they are.
Yeah, he's a little arrogant motherfucker. That's true.
They all are.
No, the Chiefs. I said I'm scared of the Chiefs. They got the referees on their side.
And Taylor Swift.
I'm not gonna hold you. If there's ever,
they're actually heating up. They're heating up at the right time.
Jimmy Butler. Breaking news: Jimmy Butler just got suspended. Jimmy Butler just got suspended.
Oh yeah.
7 games for multiple incidents and conduct. You know, he's been talking about this trade for a couple weeks now. Yeah, he just got benched. Wow.
Okay, well, he has his own coffee company. Did you know that?
He has his own.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Well, 7 games. There's a lot of NBA left, so and half of
Yeah,
them
but
sit out half the games, and it drives me effing crazy. So
it wasn't even the NBA that suspended him. It was the Heat.
Oh,
Apparently, he's been detrimental to the game with his misconduct.
oh.
They're just so.
What has he been doing? Has he been missing shots on purpose?
Get old. He wants to be.
Who gives a fuck about Jimmy at this point? He's injury prone. Who cares? Right, Aaron?
Yeah. Well, we had
Right,
a
Aaron?
question.
Yeah, like that.
I mean, love Jimmy.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead,
we had a question in the chat, which we was gonna talk about anyway, which is who's your MVP?
Go ahead, A-Marie. Ladies first.
Well, respectfully, I said this early in the show before we had this wonderful trio going on. I said I'm all for Saquon Barkley getting the MVP, but unfortunately, with the NFL, 95% of the time it's going to be quarterback no matter what. I know there's been a few. My boy AP, my boy Adrian Peterson.
AP.
But
That was the last one, right?
Yeah, I would love Saquon to get it. This is very hard for me because this is just because who I want to win. Because you can look at everyone's stats. You can look at Lamar's. You can look at Josh Allen, even Joe Burrow. As much as the Cincinnati Bengals have had a weird season, he should be in there because
he was my pick at the beginning of the year.
Me too. He's been playing unreal football with a trash defense. I mean, so I don't know. And then they're not going to ever consider Jared Goff or Sammy D. I'm talking about just this season. But we're so stuck on Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. And I understand, and they should. Their stats are crazy. But what do you guys – my real question is MVP, whenever I get in debates with people, is what classifies MVP? Is it the quarterback winning? Is it the stats? Because it should be Joe Burrow if it's the stats. If it's the winning, it should be Josh Allen. What is the MVP? And it should really be Saquon Barkley, but it's not going to be.
So it's my turn? Or your turn, AG?
You guys should have a coin toss.
Your turn? My turn? My turn? I bet.
What's an MVP?
So, what's an MVP?
Regular season?
Now, I believe me and Aaron talked about this earlier, and I think me and him have different opinions about what an MVP should be. I feel like the MVP should be, maybe we're the same. The MVP should be the best player on the best team. Whatever the case may be. I think they should be the best player on the best team. Whether it's through statistics or through their grit and, their hard work and, determination, whatever the case may be, whatever they show within the 4 lines of the field, I believe it should be the best player on the best team. Now, with that being said, you made up some great points. Now, Saquon Barkley is easily the most valuable player to the Eagles. It's not even a question. Jalen Hurts is not the one carrying the team. It's Saquon Barkley carrying that team, and the stats back it up. Now, I'm going to say something I'm going to answer a question I asked to Aaron earlier today, was what do you feel about, Saquon getting sacked? Now, I'm not happy about the situation. This kind of stuff only comes around once in a lifetime. Yes, there's 18 games in the season. Yes, it's going to be broken eventually because they've added more games to the season. But this moment right here, for him personally, it only comes around once in a lifetime. And if I were him, I would want to leave that shit on the field and be able to say, I'm number one. I'm the best. That's my opinion. Eric Dickerson's, that's been around since the 60s or whatever, right? It's been around for a minute. So, in my opinion, they should give him the decision on whether or not he wants to do it, and whether or not whether up to him, obviously, he should make that decision. That being said, let me answer the second question. Who's your MVP? As I stated earlier, initially at the beginning of the year, I said it was going to be Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got off to a soft start. But, over the last few games, he's been showing easily he is the best player. He's the best player on his team, and he's one of the top elite quarterbacks in the league. Just like Avery stated a couple minutes ago, they have a really shitty fucking defense, and it's just bad luck when you're scoring 35 points a game and your defense can't hold them to under 35 points. So that's just unfortunate. So if I'm not going to say it's Joe Burrow. I'm going to steer away from Joe Burrow. It's not Patrick Mahomes. He hasn't been playing good enough. I can't say it's Sam Darnold because he's had a couple of really bad games. One game against Jacksonville where he threw 4 interceptions. And threw 4 interceptions and in the win. Whoa. But, that's Jacksonville for you. I can't say it's him. I honestly, I don't have a quarterback. I don't have a quarterback that is the MVP. I don't have a quarterback that's MVP. My MVP is Saquon Barkley. It's Saquon Barkley, period, point blank. That's how I feel. AG, what about you?
I'm
gonna give me a second. I'm gonna step away. Y'all talk. I gotta take this phone call.
So the question on what's an MVP to you? I feel like me personally, the MVP is the most valuable player to me. MVP is the most valuable player to me. So I feel like if that player is not on that team is not successful, right? And
right.
I do, as much as I love the addition of Saquon this year, the Eagles won games last year without him. The Eagles had a similar record last year without him. So I would love for Saquon to win it just because I honestly don't feel like there's a QB that's playing as great as Saquon is, but they're going to give it to a QB anyway. So when I just look at the QBs, I'm going based off of what I think is the most valuable players. If you take that person off that team, would they win? And I honestly don't. If you take Josh Allen, if you put any other QB in that system right now in Buffalo, they would be winning the games that they could be winning. But
Josh Allen, you made a good point.
With that said, though, I do feel like Joe Burrow had 2 more wins. At least 2 more wins. Joe Burrow would have been. But I do feel like with the weapons that are on the Bengals, another QB could step in and deliver and play well because they have a strong receiving core. But I just feel like if you're gonna give it to a QB, I just feel like Josh Allen is doing it with much stuff.
But Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and I'm not taking away from Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts all have their running backs. Like James Cook has had an exceptional year for Buffalo, has helped Josh. They all helped each other. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. They should use Derrick Henry in a different. They should use Derrick Henry more because, god damn, that's been a good addition to that team. And Saquon Barkley with Jalen Hurts and the style of quarterback play. When you have those strong of running backs, they're going to be just as successful. So I'd like to see a running back win it again.
But also I don't feel like James Cook is in the same caliber as Derrick Henry.
I'm not saying, but look what kind of year he's having.
He's having a breakout year.
I said I don't compare it. I also Derrick Henry's not having the year he used to have. I'm saying look how it helps these style of quarterbacks.
Yeah, of course, because you can't just stack the box, or you have to play different defenses. And that's exactly why Washington back. Like when Hurts went out, they literally just stacked the box and just played for Saquon, because they just didn't believe to throw the ball. But like I said, it should be a running back. Like I feel like the NFL needs to get over this QB shit.
They're not going to
do it the way the Heisman. The best player wins the Heisman, even though I don't think the best player won this year.
Don't even get me started. You want to talk about a running back that got screwed?
Ashton Gentry is, oh my god!
Saquon Barkley.
You think that was a snub? You think he got snubbed by Travis?
It wasn't a snub. It was the snub of a lifetime.
Hey! I'm not gonna sit and pretend I watch college football, so y'all know better than me.
It's like Saquon not getting the MVP this year when he should.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Ashton Gentry is arguably one of the best running backs I've ever seen.
You know how the quarterbacks get all the praise, and Josh and Lamar and Joey B, they're all the face of the NFL. Travis Hunter, Deion Sanders, it's all politics.
Right.
A running back who has had stats No one else. I don't know if it's Jerome. I don't know who was the running back before him, but I think since the 90s or 80s or whatever, there's been no one like him. And it's because he played for Boise State in the Mountain West. He doesn't have all that glam and star power marketing. That's why he didn't win.
Because you don't watch football.
Sorry.
Because you don't watch football, Jeff. I'm gonna just put it like this.
No. She explained it, but go ahead. I want to hear more.
You could have bet if you was able to bet on individual players in college football, you could have bet the over every week
on yards. Insane.
He's
Saquon. He's Saquon right now. He's Saquon.
I believe you.
He had over 100 yards every game and multiple touchdowns every game.
Yeah,
It's insane. But I mean, the MVP should be Saquon. The MVP should be Saquon.
We're all on the same page.
MVP should.
I mean, if it's not Saquon, give it to Josh. But nobody else. Nobody else gets it. Nobody else gets it.
But even with my actual theory of what I think an MVP is the best player, and if you take away that player, the team would suck. You can honestly just look at it the reverse way. Not look at what Saquon's doing for the Eagles, but what the Giants did without Saquon, which is shit.
Yeah. But they were doing shit with him. It just goes to show how terrible of this organization they are, though.
It does.
Because, I was on Instagram the other day, and I just be scrolling. I learned the word. It's called scrolling. I was scrolling on Instagram the other day, and I saw that the GM was talking to his JIT about, what draft picks to get and what happened with Saquon Barkley. The GM says it's not like he's going to break the rushing record or anything. Broke that shit. Ain't that some shit?
His son was also like, don't get rid of Saquon.
He's like, draft Jaden Daniels. Don't get rid of Saquon. He's telling you what to do, Jit, and you still fucking up.
Yeah. I mean,
I like the Lakers too. What's up?
Oh God.
Now rookie of the year.
Oh, I can't wait to hear
rookie of the year.
You hater over there. Let me guess, you hate Jaden Daniels.
I don't hate Jaden Daniels.
Oh, shocker!
He hates him.
You
he hates him.
Are a liar.
Somewhere down here, the hate.
He's just mad because you didn't get him in fantasy football.
He's in my division. I'm not gonna root for him. I don't hate him. The kid got grit. The kid's nice. Got grit. He's nice.
Says the guy that wished him that said he was gonna get hurt and he got hurt the next week.
Listen,
my God.
The Commanders are gonna be a problem for you guys, for the Philadelphia Eagles and the NFC East.
For
them getting rid of Dan Snyder, going through they're going through their glow up right now. Dan Quinn's doing a great job. Jaden Daniels is producing in the NFL like we thought he would. That man is going to get hurt though if he doesn't learn how to slide.
And that's what I said in the beginning of the season, and he got hurt.
Hey, but guess what? He's winning games when it counts as a rookie, and he's going to playoffs as a rookie. And Bo Nix is another one I like, but he's on the cusp right now. He's on the bubble, and they've shit the bed the last couple of weeks. He better win tomorrow. Monday. So Sunday for you guys. Sunday. It's so turned over in Tokyo.
Jaden overshadows Bo Nix a lot.
Yes.
But I do feel like Bo Nix had a hell of a year. He
did.
But it's like Bo Nix is one of those like traditional QBs, and I think that's why he's overlooked by Jaden, because Jaden is the newer style type of QB.
100%.
The dual threat and everything. But I think Jaden's gonna win it, of course. But I think I think it's very close. I think it's closer than what it seems like by the look by just. At the
end of the day, it's how close it is. He's gonna win it. It's not even, and that's it. He's gonna win it. It's not even a question. I'll be right back.
I agree with you, though. Nothing should be taken away from Bo Nix, and both of these teams should be very happy and excited about their future, okay? You got Dan Quinn doing a good job with the Commanders, old man Peyton over there, too, old school coaches. I think it's going to work for Bo Nix in Denver, and I think it's going to work for Jaden Daniels with the Commanders. Two very tough divisions to play in as well. NFC East, always gritty, down and dirty. But, I know you're not happy for the I always say the Redskins, the Commanders, and I understand that they're in your division, but I think they're going to be your biggest threat the next couple of years, obviously, because Jerry Jones won't die, and the New York Giants are just they can't even lose to get a number 1 draft pick, like they're crazy. So
yeah, no, they Washington's definitely gonna be our biggest threat for the next few years. I mean, the Eagles, we're gonna have arguably almost the same team for at least the next 3 years. So I'm not concerned for the next 3 years. I do feel like Denver is a little bit above, a little bit set up, a little further along than the Commanders as an overall team.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, overall team.
I think that's another division. I mean, you're with the Chiefs, who will remind me of like the now New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers, and then the Raiders are a freaking mess. But that's a tough division as well. And the Denver Broncos haven't been as bad. There was just so much bullshit with Nathaniel Hackett, Russell Wilson, just a mess for a couple years. And I think they've been decent though. Like they haven't been as bad as people.
Yeah, and they didn't throw away their pieces. Like the Commanders would have been even better if they didn't start a rebuild last year, because
their defense away, their number 1 defenders, but
their whole defense away.
Yeah,
they sent their whole defense away, and if they didn't do that, they would have honestly been a better team this year. They would have been a better team this year.
100%. And that's not to take away from the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just saying, man, the Commanders and Eagles, it's going to be really tough in the future. I think you're happy when your rookie quarterback has a good year, and I don't think this is a fluke. I think Jaden Daniels will be their franchise quarterback. Hopefully he can stay healthy. And old man Bo Nix, I think he has a bright future in Denver. You're going to build off, get these guys some young weapons, especially this upcoming draft class. There's not a lot to pick from. So I bet these teams are very happy that they have a quarterback that they can go into year 2 with.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of not really a fan of any of the QBs coming out of this year.
No, it's terrible.
I think that's why the Giants did what they did. Like I think I didn't see them taking a QB in the draft regardless. So in their minds, being number 1 pick didn't really matter. I always thought they was gonna get Travis Hunter, and then they was going to sign the best available QB on the market. That's what.
Yeah, you're gonna be mad when Ashton Genty is a Cowboy, aren't you?
Oh, I'm gonna be. Oh, he's already said that's where he wants to go.
I'm like, that's your Joan Watt brainwashing. I'm like, because you know what it is? He's been in Boise the last 4 years, and they've been these teams are be like, hey, come play in Dallas, like. God, I feel like get him out of Boise.
I feel like Philly's always had to play tough running backs, so I'm ready for it. We got the big boys up front. We got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. We got the big boys up front, but Gentry will help Dallas a lot, and with Rico Dotto, that'll be a nice little 1-2.
Listen, until Jerry Jones dies, the Cowboys are never going to do anything or actually be successful. So,
sorry about that.
It's okay. I like the energy and the whatever you're doing.
I gotta.
I do have to leave soon, but I can stay for a couple more minutes.
Yeah. I think we should end it. I think we had a good time. An hour is like perfect, and I got a few things I got to do. I think it's a perfect time. What do you think, AG?
Yeah. Of course.
But I'm excited. If you guys ever need me, I'm here in Tokyo. This is my Instagram, my Facebook, my whatever. I've been working in professional media for a while now. Like I said, I've known Aaron or I call him AG, through comedy for a couple years. And it's been fun because our banter and trolling has been through the NFL. So Absolutely. If you want to ever just follow me. And if you guys, I'm happy to come on your show again if you'll have me.
Absolutely, we will. And listen, I'm the biggest troll.
Real quick before we get off, we never said, what do you
sorry.
Is your prediction for this week, Lions versus Vikings?
Oh, okay. So let me tell you something. I'm a sports bettor myself, and I'm taking my heart out of this.
Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm bad.
I am bad too. I used to have my own sports betting show in America until I moved to Tokyo. Yeah. We got to catch up. Yeah, I was very lucky to take it to anyways, okay, so it's crazy to me because I was looking at the odds. So I'm putting my heart out of this, okay? I'm taking my heart. I'm taking my fandom. I took off the purple, and I'm gonna give you a professional take.
There you go.
Okay. Woosa. This is the game of this. I know this isn't the game of the year, the Eagles game of the year, blah, 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 blah. This is the game of the regular season. You have two 14-win teams. Two 14-win teams.
Same division.
Same division, 14-win teams, one playing for the bye, number 1 seed. The other has to be a fifth seed with 3 road games. I know Aaron wants that. Aaron's like, yeah, I don't care. I'll play 3 games. I don't. I don't play 3 games. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Dan Campbell's going to cry. He's going to give me, he drives me crazy sometimes. Now, listen, this is going to be a close game. I think the line's going to be close. It's at Lions -3 right now, and I think it's going to stay there.
Lions -3.
But I like the Vikings +3. I could see
I like the Vikings +3 all day.
Oh, I love
I'm taking Vikings +3.
Oh.
I might even take Vikings. Yo, if the money's right, I might even take Vikings money line. I'm not playing.
I'm not playing. Right now,
I'll go money.
Right now, the Lions have 80% betting on them. I like that.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
The over-under is 56 points.
You see, Aaron, degenerates over here.
The over-under is 56 points.
56 is ridiculous.
I think it's going to be. I actually think this is going to be a lower score game than people think.
You did just tell me about Detroit's defense, so I'll be worried about that. But
and also we have
56 is
rookie,
wild, though.
Rookie barely started covering Justin Jefferson tomorrow. I'm taking the over with JJ.
I'll take JJ for 80.
What? 80? Eat him up. Like, he's gonna have over 100 yards easily.
Over 100,
okay, well, I'm just saying, I'm taking JJ over on the yards. I'm taking the Vikings +3. I'm taking the under. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I do think the Vikings pull this off. And this isn't my fandom. I think sometimes teams
put
heat
your
up
money
at
where
the
your mouth is.
Sometimes I think teams heat up at the right time, and everything has to go right. If the Vikings win the game tomorrow, it will be because the Detroit Lions are hurt. Teams have been hurt. I don't give a shit about that narrative anymore. I don't care if a shit people don't believe in us. KOC is the chef's kiss. He's going to win a close game over Dan Campbell. All day, KOC is going to win a close game, and this is going to be a close game. For the love of God, I hope so. I'm right.
Y'all got me sitting over here, my chain on.
You can keep this recorded. Hey, you know, AG, you can edit this highlight, and then you can troll me with it if you want. Okay?
Well, I'll be editing it, and I'll let AG do the trolling.
No, I think.
Guys, I'm negative. I'm dead inside. I am dead inside as a Minnesota Viking fan, but I do think we will take the number 1 seed and then lose probably to the Eagles in the NFC effing championship.
I'm glad you know it.
Yes, I like the Eagles. I can say it. It's the end of the show. Let's fucking go, Eagles. Fuck what Aaron has to say. Let's go, Eagles.
I think the Vikings pull out the win too. I think.
Really?
Yes.
I think Jared Goff throws.
Hey.
I think Jared Goff throws 2 interceptions.
Yo, B-Flow is gonna have a game plan.
2 interceptions is wild.
I got Jared Goff 2 interceptions.
The negative predictions, bro. The negative predictions you come up with.
Now,
I love
the only thing I would also take if I was a betting man, which I am, Jahmyr Gibbs, Vikings run defense, a little shaky, and Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna be on a mission tomorrow. So I like Jahmyr Gibbs too.
Defense. Jared Goff doesn't really like to pass to him. Yeah, I'll say he runs it a lot. Yeah, he's gonna run it.
So that's what I'm saying. Positive. But you know, I'm ready to hurt again. So let's bring it.
I want the Vikings to win. I'd rather beat the Vikings in Minnesota in the playoffs.
Okay.
Yo, you ever been to USA?
What if it goes the other way though? Like, what if the Vikings beat y'all?
It's not.
You know, I'm not cute to watch games with, and my husband is so happy that he has to go to work Monday morning. He has never been more happy that he has to go to work because in Tokyo, Sunday Night Football is at 9 a.m. on Monday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But anyways, thanks for having me. Go Vikes, Skull.
Hey, thanks for coming, A. Marie. You are absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, whatever you guys need, let me know.
We appreciate you, and you will be back. You will be back very soon.
Yeah, I'm sure. The outcome of the game. We'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah, no. You're gonna be coming back immediately. Don't worry about it. We'll let you know. Just show up.
Send me the link.
Send me the link. I got you. Hey, thank you so much, A. Marie. We're gonna see you later. All right. All right. Yo, what it do?
What up?
Sheesh! Love the vibes that A. Marie brought. Fucking amazing. Good call. AG knows things. AG knows something. We find out AG know a little something.
Yes. The fuck is you talking about?
So I guess right now, you think I should say this right now?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So check me out. So I just wanted to say this real quick. I wanted to get this out of the way. There's a reason why we haven't been around for the last couple of weeks. It's multiple reasons, but one of the main reasons is I need to start taking care of myself better. Without going deep into detail about my situation, I am going to be taking a step away from the show. Who knows best, because I need to start taking care of my body and making sure my body is healthy. When my body is back to where it needs to be, I will be coming back. But right now, it's all about my health, and it's all about making sure that I get better. So with that being said, I will be taking a step away. AG will be taking over the show. I'll be doing a lot. Hey, don't get it twisted. I'm gonna be doing a lot of the behind the scenes still. But AG, he's gonna have people like A. Marie, other people showing up to guest host the show until I return, which I'm hoping, God willing, is soon. So I'm asking y'all to just pray for my health and just hopefully I can recover from this very soon. It's very important to me and my family. So, but we had to get this one out the way. I know I showed up late, y'all, and I apologize. I got a lot of moving parts today, and as you know, just in life in general, there's always going to be something going on. But I made it. Better late than never.
Yes. And of course, I'm sad that you're not going to be here every week, me to talk shit about your right man. But yeah, I'm gonna be here every week. Anybody that watches the show, if you want to come and talk shit with me, tap in with me. I will be having different co-hosts every week. I also will be implementing a few new segments onto the show. One of them will be interviewing high school and college athletes. Just asking them about their career.
Hey, pick a mic up. I can't hear you.
Asking them about their career and their view on sports and things of that nature.
Right so, there, that's beautiful.
I will be doing different things and different segments for the show. But like I said, anybody that want to tap in, that want to co-host, let me know. I will be there every week, especially during the playoffs. It's gonna be a good NFL playoff. I'm gonna be here. And we gonna keep it rolling. We gonna pray for my guy. We gonna pray for my guy that he come back. And
nigga, I'm gonna be back now. God damn. Hold on. Nigga, hey, I don't plan on dying, my guy.
I'm about to kick him off the show, fucking bastard. Get the fuck out of here. You
hey,
fuck out of here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nigga said, I pray that he'll be back. What? What?
Yo, and I'm letting y'all know right now, if the Eagles is in the Super Bowl, I might be shooting from New Orleans again. I might have to go out. If the Eagles is in the Super Bowl, because I love New Orleans and I love.
Hell yeah, it's only right. You Eagles fan. But what I was gonna say, yo, but like AG said, man, and just like I said before, it ain't over, motherfucker. Thank you. The fuck? Like, nigga, I'm over here talking to you, bro. Like, tighten up, bro.
Packing this nigga up.
That's wow. You gonna pack me up. So now I gotta hit the door? I gotta hit the door? I gotta hit that motherfucker. All right, I ain't bet. Nah, I know. What was I gonna say? Yeah, man, but like I said, yo, it's just because you're not gonna see my face doesn't mean I'm not gonna be doing it. Like I'm gonna be doing the Instagram thing. I'm gonna be doing like right after this show, I'm gonna chop up some clips for y'all so I could post them around. Like I'm still doing things, but I gotta do it on my time and I gotta exert a little less energy than I've been exerting. That's all that is. That being said, AG, you already know what time it is. Who knows best, AG?
We do.
Clearly. Yo, we're gonna end this show just like I said. Oh yeah, I saw what y'all said. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate y'all. I did read what y'all said. But we're gonna end this show just like we end every other show. I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say peace out to everybody that joined the chat. Yo, Vic, I seen you. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. Chris, I don't know who you are, but respect, my guy.
Thank you. That's my nephew.
I know, I'm fucking with him. Eric, thank you for stopping by. Eric, thank you for stopping by. Brian, I saw you. And that's all we got for the chat today. Not a lot of people joined in the chat. Next time, join in the chat where I should give you a shout out before the show is over. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Holla at your guala. Peace.